You're watching Star Wars Weekly Live Chat with The Force is with Jesse. The Force is with you, always.
Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
Before I start, if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. This is the way.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing fantastically. Hope you've had a great week. We're back for the Boba Fett book report, and I'm pumped. I'm excited. What an episode. I was able to watch it twice. That's how excited I was. I guess that's the joy of starting half an hour later on the live stream. It gives me a little bit more time to give it a second watch and, really just sort of soak it in, take some notes. And tell you what, it felt a lot quicker watching it the second time. Probably because I was taking notes and sort of thinking about stuff a little bit more. So that was a really good episode. After an episode 3 that, while it had its merits, there were just a few things that bugged a lot of people. So it was, this was a good return to fame for me. I thought it was a fantastic episode. Looking forward to hearing what everyone else is thinking about this episode. So appreciate everyone coming to hang out. It's been great. Love doing this every week. I'm looking forward to getting back to weekends though after Boba Fett wraps up. It's a little bit exhausting to do in the middle of the week, but it's still good. I look forward to it every week. So Mike's here all the way from Canada. He says good morning. It is 8:30 p.m. here. Spoiler alert, Mando chapter 6. Yes, let's just hold those thoughts for a moment. And I'm going to do my best to sort of go step by step through the episode as opposed to just randomly going crazy about everything that's happening. So, hi, Linda. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week. Ed5, my man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're not driving. And if you are, be safe. Jaden, what's going on, dude? Appreciate you coming on and tuning in. And he's from Facebook. So I have a viewer on Facebook. That is awesome. Red Qual, awesome. Nice for you to join. Appreciate that. Michael Reed's here as well. Appreciate that. Always got the sweet, awesome, cool gang coming to hang out. G'day, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Sci-fi. Just watched the figure unboxing. Amazing figure. It is, man. It is incredible. Super duper. I boxed it all back up, but I'm going to hopefully take some time on the weekend just to open that. I'm good. Jaden, how are you, mate? I appreciate you hanging out on both platforms. That's awesome. COF. I'm not sure what COF means or whether that's a typo. Yeah, what did everyone think of chapter 4? I didn't even, you know what? I watched it twice. I didn't even get the title of the episode. So I probably should have taken note of that. But, finally, we're starting to fill in those gaps with the flashbacks. And like I said last week, it's good to sort of fill in that story. And I actually have been really enjoying the flashbacks more than the quote unquote present time of where Boba Fett is at the moment. So, but it's starting to come full circle, and I'm really enjoying what's coming. So, looking forward to that. I'm just going to bring up my notes. I didn't write them on paper this time. I went all civilized and put them in my phone. Hey, it's my sister, Jup Jup Bear. A little story as to what that means. When we were young, we used to just hang out during the summertime watching videos. And the only Star Wars movie my younger sister would let me watch was the Ewoks, because she was Return of the Jedi, because she liked the Ewoks. And she called them Jup Jup Bears, because that's kind of what they say. They go Jup Jup. And look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Yum, yum. So yeah, short little story there, but that's what my sister means by that. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Cause I'm driving, mate. Sorry, talk to text. All good, mate. I appreciate you tuning in, hanging out, and listening to me gibber on about Star Wars stuff. This is what I do. I just come here and mumble. Much better episode this week. Jaden says, I absolutely hated episode 3 and didn't like episode 1. Kind of wish they started the show from this point. Maybe condense the 4 episodes we've seen so far into 2. I see what you mean, but I don't hate any of it because we're getting Star Wars every week, and that is super. That is super. Yes, there were a couple of episodes of Mandalorian that had me feeling similar. Now that I go back and rewatch them, I enjoy them a whole lot more. But I just remember that second episode of season 2 with the spiders. But that was because I had a really crappy day. I was really excited to go home, watch Mandalorian on that Friday night. And, I had a really bad day with anxiety. And I got home and that episode did not help me whatsoever. So I sort of didn't watch it again for 6 months. And I sort of went back and watched it on a nice chilled out day. And I actually really liked it. So I think once the season of Boba Fett's finished, I think being able to go back and rewatch it, it's going to put a lot of things into perspective. And I think people will enjoy it a whole lot more. I always like going back and watching it a couple of times throughout the week. That's just sort of how I process it now. That's what I love about what Disney Plus are doing, or Disney or Lucasfilm, whatever, is dropping them week by week as opposed to, doing a big Netflix dump, like just taking a big old dump for you to, stream and binge. I don't like doing that. I like taking my time with shows. Like sometimes I don't care, but Star Wars, Marvel, it's great to sort of take that time in between. So, I don't know. Episode 3, I just didn't gel super well. I think, it's mainly just the sort of biker kids, We got a little bit more of them in this episode. I don't know if it was necessarily the same people. But we got the mod salon on the outside of Mos Eisley. So that was kind of cool to sort of see a little bit more of that world and what's going on. And, you never really assumed something like that was happening back in, A New Hope. You wouldn't have thought during those days. But who knows? It's a big universe. We were only really scratching the surface. He is. Yes, go watch. Go watch. Don't hang around here, sci-fi. Come watch later. Go be as you were and watch. To be honest, I just had the Vesper Gang from the last episode. Seeing the Slave one in this was awesome. Absolutely. That was so good. Klingon Rangers. Look, I don't think they were out of place in Star Wars. I feel like they were out of place on Tatooine. Because, those Vespers and those sort of, I don't know, sort of cyberpunky, sort of underground, 60s pop punk, not pop punk, but 60s punk sort of looking dudes and gal. They'd be better suited to like Coruscant Underworld. Like you imagine seeing them like fly past in like Attack of the Clones when they're right down there in the lower levels. I think that would have worked a whole lot better. But I feel like on Tatooine, their bikes needed to be just a little bit dirtier. I don't know. But, it's one episode, and it was a short one. So, for me, it doesn't take anything out of the series as a whole. I'm actually really enjoying what's going on here. So obviously the episode starts straight into flashbacks, basically. We see Boba Fett back again in his back the tube, and we get sort of flashbacks to him riding through the desert on a bantha with no name, and confirmed it because he just called her old girl, I think. But I really like the scenes with him sort of camping out at night with the bantha and feeding it a little bit of meat and just sort of being a kind-hearted dude. I like that about Boba Fett now. I think it's not that he's kind-hearted, but his character is developed more than just the bounty hunter, and we're starting through this episode. We're really starting to get to see his purpose and what he's planning here. So it's good. I'm glad we're sort of seeing those sort of tie-togethers with Mandalorian, where we see him, coming and saving Fennec Shand and explaining that. Thought that was really cool. Sort of getting open gut surgery from Mr. Edward Scissorhands of like tools. He's like a Swiss Army knife. And Swiss Army Swiss Army guy with yellow dreadlocks. Jack Bow, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Grabbing a beer, going to. Cheers, mate. 6-armed droid chef had to be a nod to Harvey Korman's 4-armed chef, Gourmanda, in the holiday special. You know what? I can't remember that at all. And I don't want like holiday special stuff in my search history. I'm sorry, I'm not going to look it up. I just immediately thought of General Grievous, honestly, when the arms were like and started spinning. I was waiting for someone to be like, General Kitchen Droid. No, it was a cool droid. I love seeing what this world has sort of brought into, with Mandalorian. We had, the fishing droid and the lava canoe kayak droid, whatever it was. Now we're getting like a chef droid. And I like seeing EV-99 again, short-lived. And the little bunny rabbit droid from the Clone Wars. That was really cool to see that come into live action. I thought that was great. But yeah, so basically the whole episode is, Boba saves Fennec, helps her get patched up, and then sort of requests her help to retrieve the Slave One, which, he goes and visits Jabba's palace. He's got too many guards. He can't do it on his own, not without his armor. So he recruits Fennec to help him get Slave One, which, they didn't name it Slave One, but he did just call it his fire spray cruiser, or fire spray, what do you call it? Fire spray something. So he didn't call it by name. He said what it is. It's my fire spray. It's obviously a type that Fennec would then be able to go, okay, I know exactly what I'm looking for. When he says fire spray, I know the class of ship what I'm looking for in the palace. Let's do it. What are its capabilities? Yada yada yada. She probably got some good knowledge of craft and ships and stuff like that. So that was cool. Fire spray gunship. Thanks, Kerry. Appreciate that. Fire spray gunship. So yeah, I imagine that's just sort of a generic name. That's like calling the Millennium Falcon your Corellian Corvette, which it's also been known of your YT-1300 freighter, or, that's just one of those terms that's sort of thrown around. So without actually using the term Slave One, I'm interested to see where that's going to go, if it's even going to be mentioned. So, we can still call it Slave One. We'll always identify it as Slave One. There it is. Look at that sexy MFR. So good. So, yeah, once they've basically they go and get the Slave One, they take out a bunch of Bib Fortuna's goons. It was cool to see Weakways finally. Been looking forward to looking at some different Weakways, Nictos and Gamorreans, and it's time to go searching for armor. Which was cool to see, going back to the Sarlacc. And I'd assumed that it was already dead by the time he escaped in the first episode. I thought, surely his flamethrower and stuff and hacking and slashing at the guts of it. But no, it had sort of just retreated. That beak had just sort of gone innie. It was cold, and it sucked back inside of itself. So to see the Slave One sort of just come down and tilt on that angle and just looking straight down into the belly of the beast was cool, man. I love that we've got confirmation of Boba's armor is indeed Beskar, which I don't know if it's been confirmed, but it's definitely been speculated. It's an older armor, sir, but it works out. And B, it's been a couple of years since he got out of the Sarlacc pit and was with the Tusken Raiders. So he's been with them for a number of years out in the desert, learning the ways of the Tusken. And it's all sort of coming to a head as to what's happening next. Is he going to start tracking Mando? We're going to see more flashbacks. That's what I want to know. And does he have flashbacks only in the Bacta tank? So we're going to see them. We're going to see them. Going to be some melts tonight, though. I don't know what you mean by that. I apologize. Explain. Please explain. Black Chrysanthemum on a TVC card. Check out Wade's Customs. He's whipped one up, and it looks amazing. I love it. So good. So yeah, it was good to see the Sarlacc finally get its worth. Eh? I thought that idea that Fennec had to release one of the seismic charges and just that was great. That was really, really good. Enjoyed that thoroughly. Finally, that Sarlacc. We've been hating it for 30 odd years, nearly 40 years. Oh yeah. There's going to be some tears. There's going to be some upset people about that. That's for sure. But yeah, didn't Lucas himself say it was Durasteel? Yeah, probably did at some point. But things change, and George used to change his mind every 5 years anyway about how many movies he was going to do. But yeah, I always thought it was something else, but they've obviously decided it's Beskar, so that's kind of cool. I dig it. I like that maybe Django's was, more fresher Beskar. I don't know, and yeah, it sort of got damaged and stuff over the years. Kind of hope we're finished with longer flashbacks. I'm still curious on the Camino flashbacks. Yeah, definitely. I feel like they were put in intentionally. I feel like we're going to get a little bit more, but my sort of okay. So I got a theory. I'm going to throw it out there. All right. So the Camino flashbacks are Boba looking back on his life with a father and his life as a bounty hunter, and being a bounty hunter will eventually get you killed. And that happened to his father. So I think that's probably going to be the main sort of theme there. That it's, explaining how Boba has sort of changed as a person, and, he's sort of saying, getting out of the bounty game and not answering to idiots who just probably going to end up getting him killed. So I think that's basically where it goes. My other theory is that whole idea of being a child that lost his father is going to be a theme that possibly comes up if indeed the rumors are true and Han Solo shows up. There's a bit of a confrontation there. Boba and Han, they've had a bit of history together. Boba possibly, he's like, no, I've got no quarry with you Solo, that's what it is. And, maybe he sees that Han has a young child with him, like a young Ben Solo, 3 years old or something, 3 or 4 years old, depending on how long it's been. 2 or 3 years old, who knows? Anyway, that's besides the point. But that's when Boba sort of says, he says to Han, protect your son, don't carry on your life, risking it. Don't risk your own life. Look after your kid, yada, yada, yada. Do what you got to do. And that's assuming like Han gets pulled into something, but we all know how that goes. But yeah, that I feel like that could be a wow moment at the end of the series. I think that could be a very big moment. 5-year journey. I think Boba's palace is becoming a retirement center for bounty hunters. Will we see Bosk fall on? I hope so. It's like a retirement home. All the oldies come in there and just Dengar's like, he's got to get his daily medicine, and they sit together and they play chess. And do you think maybe Omega from Bad Batch will have something to do with the Camino flashbacks? I doubt it. I don't see there being any link there at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Bad Batch is going to go that way. Don't get me wrong, it'd be cool to see like a link between Omega and Alpha Boba. I think that would be really cool to see. But I don't think so. I've just got a feeling they're going to be, separate, and they've served their purpose as clones of Django. I must have the crappiest internet in Adelaide. I'm lagging out big time. Oh, that's annoying. I hate it when that happens. I get that a lot with certain people's live streams. So I'm not sure whether that's just because of a certain connection. A lot of the time I can't watch Salacious Rum when he's live because it's very laggy. I don't know why. It frustrates me. But I always go back and watch his stuff later, so it's cool to just sort of hang out and wait sometimes. It's a bit of a bummer, but connection is going in and out. Everyone's got bad connections. It's very annoying. Mine looks to be reasonably strong, so don't think it's on my end. It's coming through. Seems to be reasonably nice and clear. Hope everyone else is not having too many dramas. I think Amiga is Boba's sister, as they both aged normal, unlike clones who age faster. Definitely. Hey, Muzzo, what's going on, man? Just finished it before. Wow, definitely have to rewatch this one. Absolutely, man. I watched it twice. Take my glasses off. I watched it twice already. It was so good. Just want to say, Muzzo, that work on your diorama that you sent Shabby was just beautiful, man. That was fantastic. Really nice. Really nicely built. Really nicely done. That was just fantastic, man. I just wanted to give you some little props on that, because that was just the look on his face when he opened that up and was staring at it. I was just like, okay. And then he turned it to face the camera. I was just like, wow, that was brilliant, man. Nice work. Nice work. Just wanted to give you a little plug for that one. That was brilliant. So yeah, then sort of get the Slave One back, go and take out the Sarlacc. Then he goes and takes out his unfinished business with the bikers. So the bikers are done. They're done and dusted. That we don't have to worry about them anymore. He quite clearly wiped them the crap out with the Slave One, which was just such a badass moment. That was so good. Seeing that ship flying around the desert, that was good. So yeah, comes out of the back to tank again, and the droid basically congratulates him and says, congratulations, you're completely healed. Obviously he had a lot of scars and stuff like that from the acid of the Sarlacc, which was cool. It was cool to see, and see him slowly coming back to, a Tim Morrison that doesn't need to spend as long in makeup. From there, Boba heads into town to make an appearance, basically says, I've got to show my face. There's the whole, the dinner scene with the families. That was cool. Scared them all with the Rancor. And, they all sort of agreed to terms to come and help him. And then, it goes... Did he go into town? No, he went into town first. He went into town first and went into the bar. And Black Chrysanthemum, let me just say, I think he redeemed himself in this episode. Oh, that was cool to see. He was just doing what any other sort of grown-ass hairy man would do. And go sit and get drunk in a pub and then pick a fight with some people that you don't like the look of. But yeah, the fact that he just, tried to get talked down, and in the end he just pulled that arm out of the socket. Was, yes, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. But yeah, then Brace basically recruits Chrysanthemum to come and work with him. That's which is awesome. Love that we're getting more of Chrysanthemum. I think he looks awesome. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action more. I want to see him just go absolutely rage. Yeah, Black Scene and Slave One was awesome. How good is it to hear the sonic charge go off again? Love it. Absolutely love it. Thanks, mate. Just something I knocked out in the last one. Just casually just knocked it out. No, nice work, man. Nice work. I enjoyed the Rancor scaring the shit out of everyone. Who didn't? That was fantastic. I was hoping we'd see the Rancor again, but must cost a lot to get that puppet out every week. So we'll see it again. We'll see it again, big time. Hey, Mike. Hey, just got in time to hear you say grown-ass hairy man. I wasn't talking about myself this time, Mike. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing very well. Hey, Rolando's here. As always, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Been editing a vid. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. Absolutely. The Slave One cockpit did not rotate this time. I don't know, did it? I think it would rotate. Oh. That's a good one. That's a good one. Just trying to think how it works. But I don't know, maybe it's a bit rusty. Maybe it needs a little bit of oil. Ah, the spammers. Goodbye. Torn, because I think this show's a bit of a mess, but so watchable and awesome fan service every week. It'd be cool to see it in chronological order, you know, go back to the beginning, show all the flashback stuff, and then show the present day stuff. But I don't know. I'm enjoying seeing what it's doing. I'm enjoying seeing what it's doing. It's very different to Mandalorian, where Mandalorian was just everything's new. We're going into this with, you know, having gone through a lot of expanded universe and a lot of history with Boba Fett and all that. So we're going in with a lot of baggage. You know, some people like to carry it, some people don't. Some people just like going for the ride. I know what you mean. I kind of get what you mean, but I'm not feeling like it's a mess at all. I'm just looking forward to getting to the end of it and then being able to rewatch the lot. But I think we're in for a few surprises. Absolutely. It's a good day today too, as I received my Lego Rancor in the mail. $95 well spent. Nicely fits into my minifigure collection. Nice work. Just finished watching Chapter 4. What did you think? The dual timeline isn't quite working. Do wonder if they just went chronological. They wouldn't have heard it, I don't think. But I think at that point, also, we would have just been going, where's the new stuff? Where's the modern stuff? We've gone through all this flashback stuff. I don't know. It's interesting. There would have been a lot of decisions, I'm sure, around some big tables with, Favreau and Filoni and all the editors and stuff. So I dare say they discussed it at great length. I don't mind it. But yeah, I can definitely see where some people find it a little bit jarring. I guess the whole back to sequences, like, it'd be cool if it was just like, maybe he just has a moment where he's just, had a flashback, or, why does it have to, we don't have to see him sort of soaking in the back to tank every time for him to have these flashbacks. So Matt's loving the way it's sort of flowing back and forth. Was that Mando music at the end? Yes, it was. Absolutely. Boba knows who can come and help. I don't know how he's going to get there. He might have to go pick him up because he doesn't have a ship anymore. Yeah, Mando theme. That was just, I was like, yes, we're getting Din. We're going to start seeing that crossover. I love it. We're really starting to hit that stride of these shows crossing over into each other, which is going to be, give it 5 years time, and we're going to look back and go, damn, they're planting seeds in these episodes that we're not going to get payoff for a couple of years. And we probably don't even know what the seeds are, but we're going to see stuff in years that's going to come back, much like they've done with Marvel. It's to sort of see that all sort of fit together. I think it's going to be awesome. We got a lot to look forward to, guys. I promise. That's fantastic. Looking at that Slave One over your shoulder when the ship looked down the belly of the beast. Very cool. Absolutely, man. That was really, really cool. Seriously, how many back to baths does one dude need? I don't know. Depends how much, flesh was eaten. I don't know. I'd have a lot of back to baths. Yes, crossover. Breaking news, HasLab Rancor new stretch goal. Toenails coming through great. But it would just be cardboard toenails. Or the grate will be cardboard and they'll just be like plastic toenails that you just sit on top of it. But yeah, the fact that we just got Mando's theme at the end, we know we're going. We know where we're going. He needs help. Boba needs mercenaries. He needs, people. We're going to see Din. Are we going to see Migs? Who knows? Who knows who we're going to see? We're going to get Bo-Katan back. We're going to get Bo-Katan, Koska, Cobb Vanth. Who knows? But yeah. So we got 3 episodes to go, 7 episodes total. We've had 4, and definitely feeling it building now. And there were a couple episodes there where I was kind of like, I don't feel like we're getting enough of the sort of current day Boba Fett, the Daimyo Fett. But sort of thinking about it now, that there's sort of been enough to sort of build to where we need. And yeah, I think we're on the right path. I think it's going to be good. Rumor is Mando flying in the Boo Fighter. Now that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. I'd like to see that. Bring back Heavy Mando. Yes, he was so good. Do you think we might see Cad Bane? That would be awesome. That would be. What if Boba goes on a recruiting spree with bounty hunters, knowing how good they are as mercenaries, like Cad Bane, Bosk, IG-88, Dengar, 4LOM, Zuckuss. Aurra Singh's dead at this point. Who else could we have? Definitely Cad Bane. Yeah. I can't say it couldn't happen, because it definitely could. I think that'd be fantastic. By the way, if anyone's interested in Lego Ewok Village, I am selling mine. So if you're interested, please hit me up with a DM somewhere on social media. I'll do you a good deal. Just going through a rough couple of weeks, and yeah, I'm just needing some funds, so trying to clear out some stuff. Mando is flying with Bo-Katan and the Night Owls. We can assume that, yeah. I think it's probably a safe assumption that there's some Mandalore stuff going on there. But I almost feel like there's going to be a lot of tension between Din and Bo, with the fact that he has the Darksaber and she doesn't, because she lost. But yeah, there's a lot of some rumors going around now as well about a Bo-Katan spin-off series, which go for it, fire it up, let's get it happening. Show us how she lost the Darksaber to Gideon. I know, build up those characters. Tangent scored a VC curry drink for $40 today. Nice one. That's not bad, man. That's a good price. Not bad at all. I do have one carded. I got it in a case. I do have one loose. But yeah, I've packed it away now. I've had to start packing all my room up. My room's getting packed up, and I'm moving house. So I'm a bit sad to have to pack all this up, and it's going to take a lot of time. It's a bummer that I do have to pack up my entire collection and move, but that's the way life goes sometimes. That's the way life goes. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep the videos going as best as I can, whether it means batch recording and just slowly drip feeding them out. It might be the way to go for the foreseeable future until I find somewhere else to settle down and live. But yeah, then once I'm in that spot, I'm looking forward to really just hitting YouTube even more than I do now. So I'm really looking forward to just taking my channel to the next level. And I just hit 4,500 subscribers yesterday, so I've got a big giveaway coming up. I will announce that this weekend. Just want to make sure I'm well clear of 4,500, because you do that, you announce that you did that, and then a bunch of people drop off for some reason. But I do have a big old box full of toys to give away. This will go somewhere in the world. But yeah, nice big box. I'm really looking forward to announcing that in the coming week. Doing a big contest, do a big giveaway. Let's have some fun. Ming-Na Wen states that the last 3 episodes will make all Star Wars fans very happy. It sounds like there are some Star Wars fans that can't be happy about anything. So we'll see. Good review of the Hot Toy Mando 2. Hot Toys knock it out of the park. They do, man. Absolutely. That was brilliant. Big thanks to Ed5 for that one. I'm very, very tempted to pick up my own. Just, it's amazing. Pretty happy it was carded too. That's nice. Love that. I need to clear some funds up to finally pick up that TVC Slave 1. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. It is a top-notch vehicle. I was so blown away when I got that thing, just how big it is. Hey, Rambo Gaming, what's going on? Appreciate you tuning in again this week. Thank you. Staying in SA? Yes, I am. Yeah. Just a little bit closer to work, hopefully. But yeah. It's just going to be a tough, stressful probably couple of months in the foreseeable future, but hopefully we can get things sorted and get moved nice and quickly, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. So how's everyone else been? Anyone else got any ideas? Not you, because you are a troll, a spam bot, and you can be blocked. You're in timeout. No, you're blocked. Blocked big time. I hate spam bots. I'm glad I don't get them very often, but it's awesome. I'm glad all you folks in the chat have been able to come and hang out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. This is a good episode, This is a really good episode. Can't wait to sort of soak it up a little bit more in the coming days and going to work tomorrow and having a good chat with my friends and colleagues about it and sort of get some ideas as well. At 5, you have to move again as well. Second time in 6 months. Boo. If you come down Adelaide, man, well, let's get our share house. let's hang out. But I imagine you probably got to stay up there. So, Zing are doing a sale on the vintage collection Millennium Falcon. I did see that, but I still think it's about $150 too much. It's it's very, very, very tempting. Can we see the slave one in the background? Absolutely. Ooh. The size of that thing. Time. Pretty sure I have done a review of this one. Look at that. I'd like to drop one of them in. Oh!
One of them is a section of the composition, one of them.
Thanks, Alexa. That was unasked for. I literally dropped this thing and she thought I asked her the question. Get in there. Oh, I'll do it after. It's a little mechanism there that just it's a little bit jammed. That's okay. Yeah, no, it's a awesome ship. Opens up. 3-seater. Just looking down into the Sarlacc. Pew, pew, pew. No, so just such an awesome ship. Such a great toy. So much room for activities in there. So much room for activities in this thing. Love it. Yeah, I've done a video review. It's somewhere buried in my channel, in all the videos that I just completely pump out. It can go on the floor for the moment. I'm on the road full time, so missing the collection. No doubt, man. Would you say this is your favorite episode so far? I'd say 2 and 4. I think I like 2 a little bit more. Just a little bit. They're pretty damn close together, though. Appreciate that, dude. Always. You're a legend. Party at Ed and Jesse's Cantina. Zavi had that vintage slave one going for $169. That's a good price, man. Really good price. Hey, dude. Just finished watching. That was an amazing episode. That was fantastic, wasn't it? So good. So much to love in that episode. All the flashbacks, all the flash forwards, fantastic. Looks awesome. It does. You don't have to pay board, just babysit the child. I love hanging out with that little kid. She's a ripper. Cranky Rancor. Wow, you have the fire spray starship. Hey, Brian. Seems like Mando is on his way. Yes, it does. Bring it. Bring it. Absolutely. Bring me the Din Djarin. I want the Din Djarin. I'm ready to see Mando again. Just that nice little tease for season 3, you know, which they're filming right now, but so we're not going to see that till next year. But need some more Din, you know. Oh, just after I want to go back and watch those 2 seasons. I could watch that every day of the week. I love Mandalorian so much, just amazing. Jack says, "Is Bulletproof Villain a shopping walk into us online only?" Yeah, online only, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have met him in person. He's a fantastic fella. He's running a tight ship. Fantastic. He's doing a great job over there at Bulletproof Villain. Yep. Bet my bottom dollar on their service. Absolutely fantastic. They just, can't hype them up enough. Always got some Bulletproof Villain stickers around the place. I couldn't count how many I have. He always sends out figures, well packaged. Everything's fantastic. So, do the wings on your sleeve one stay up? The first one I had, they didn't clip up. Second one is fine. Let's have a look. That'll be a no. But yeah, no, that's a. To be honest, I'd never even really thought about it. But no. I'm sure there's a way to fix that. But yeah, I can't see where they're meant to clip in. But I don't know. I'll have to go check out some other reviews to see if anyone's has that issue. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all, you know. But happy, sad, happy, sad, curling, straight, curly, straight. No worries. Always happy to promote some local businesses. There's so many great Aussie online retailers, and yeah. Not to mention KesselRunHair.com. That's where you want to go. Now we're building a we've got a website. Check it out, KesselRunHair.com online store. You know we've got a sale on at the moment. So if you want a code, it's KRH20. You get 20% off up until the end of January. And yeah, we're slowly building up our stock. We're we're primarily a hairdresser, but we're looking to balance that out with toy collectibles and stuff like that. So we've got a few vintage figures. If you don't have like Palpatine, Lando, IG-11, they're the ones we have at the moment. A couple of archive figures. We've got some fantastic Force stuff, Legends, heaps of Funko Pops. We're always adding to that and building that up. So yeah, within 6 months, I reckon we'll have a nice, awesome little shop going there. And yeah, we want to get our sort of name out there a little bit more to be a little bit more than a hairdresser, but yeah, we want to mix it up 50-50, make it awesome, like have some absolutely awesome fun with the collectible side. That's what we want to do. That's how we're all very driven, very motivated to seek out success in our business. I think it's fantastic, and I love being a part of it. So yeah, if you want to buy yourself, get some cheaper pops, get some 20% off. That makes them $16. You get a couple. Yeah, KRH20 is the code to use at checkout. So if you're keen to support a very, very small, not thriving, but fledgling business is what I'm trying to come up with. And if you're an SA, come and get a haircut. I'd be happy to have you. Ooh, how's everything going with the packing for the move? Slowly but surely. I've only done 4 boxes and I've barely scratched the surface. So this is going to happen. It's probably going to take me a few weeks, honestly. Just days off. Just going to have to load up some boxes and do my best. I'm going to go buy some big like tubs just for all the figures so I can literally just stack them all nicely in there. No worries, Jaden. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate the hell out of that. You're a champion. Thank you very much. I've got the same thing to do with the cockpit. Oh, okay, I'll check that out. I'll have to have a look inside. Is there a good collectible store in South Australia I can visit? There's a few. I would check out Mad Zombie in the City. They can, you know, most of the time they have some good stuff. They're in Rundle Mall here in Adelaide. Go check out Toys R Go. They're about 20 minutes south of the city. They're a lot of secondhand stuff, but occasionally they have some good stock. They just buy collections and sell them off. So you can occasionally find some good stuff down there. Lots of Lego, lots of older toys, lots of vintage stuff. Sometimes it can be a little bit, it depends what sort of collections are being sold in there and bought and stuff like that. So depending on what the sort of turnover of stock's like. So sometimes you can go there and score a good deal. Hero Stash, another probably 10 or 15 minutes out of the city. It's another good one. There's a few Davy Boys toys. Just trying to think of businesses that are out there and stuff like that. Just trying to think. We're just trying to rack my brain. If anyone else is from Adelaide and you've got some thoughts, you know, just drop them in the chat. And yeah, because that's all I'm coming up with at the moment. Have you tried Hasbro for shop? We've got a good lead now, a really good lead on a stockist Hasbro. So really good distributor. We're really looking forward to working with to start bringing in some really cool, you know, up to date stuff. Because you know the stockists we've got at the moment, nothing against them, but their stock levels are, you know, 4 to 5, 6 months behind what's current. So it's going to be hard to sort of move stuff that people have already bought, you know, three or four months behind. So it's hard. But yeah, jumping on this new one, we should be able to get some cool stuff and hopefully get some really, really cool stuff. So we're pretty damn excited about that. We're really looking forward to that. So we're hopefully get one going very soon. Cockpit is supposed to lock the wings in place. All right, let's have a look. Right, okay. So yeah, my cockpit. So the cockpit's locking fine, as you can see. But yeah, the wings, not so much. So there must be something in there. Yeah, I can see the little lever in there. But yeah, there's something going on there. I'm going to have to investigate a little bit further. If I lived in the neighborhood, I would come and help you. I know you would, Mike. I appreciate that, man. The one out at Paraka. Yes, Collectible Chaos. They're out slightly, I'd say probably 20, 30 minutes north of the city, maybe 20 minutes, depending on traffic, in a suburb called Paraka. It's a bit of an industrial area, and they're sort of tucked away in a bunch of old buildings, but you haven't been out there for a long time. Warning, I stacked 6-inch in tub and some of the legs warped and accessories. I wish I'd padded them more. Awesome. Thanks for the tip. I'll make sure I keep an eye on that. They just obviously, you know, get a little bit hot in the tubs, and hopefully I don't have to have them stored for too long. I can, you know, once I've got a new place, I can get them set up again. The way similar to how I've got them now. So yeah, we're at 50 minutes. Wow, where did that go? Appreciate you all hanging around. That is awesome. So yeah, I'll probably start wrapping it up because I've got a few videos to edit here and get some uploads ready to go for the next couple of days. So stay tuned. Got a couple of reviews to do. Power of the Force Fridays. Hopefully we'll be back next week. Yeah, a little bit later than I was expecting to get them going again. But yeah, I should have some time next week to review plenty of figures. I will be house sitting for my sister next week, so I'm looking forward to just not having as much travel time from work. At the moment, I'm driving for about 45 minutes, and that'll be about 5 or 10 tops. So I should have a little bit more time in the afternoons to get some videos filmed. So I'm going to take some toys with me, make sure I've got something to hang out with, and yeah, I'll get some videos cranking. That'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to getting Power of the Force Fridays back on there. I love doing those videos. They're nice and short, but it's a nice way to sort of look at these old figures and, you know, stuff that I haven't really looked at for quite a while. So looking forward to doing that. What else have I got planned? Yeah, obviously my 4,500 giveaway. That's going to be the next big thing. That's going to be cross-platform. That's going to be on Instagram and YouTube. Double entries, you know, for cross-posting, cross-commenting, and stuff like that. So I've got to iron out the kinks and talk about that, and you know, iron out the rules for the giveaway, and I'll get that happening very, very soon. And my TikTok's kind of blowing up too, which is awesome. I didn't ever plan on joining TikTok, but I did because my sister kept sending me videos or tagging me in videos. So I'm just going to join so I can watch them, and I have a problem now. And let's have a look. Yeah, in the last 2 days, I've had like 200 followers. So that's crazy, which is really cool. So I'm enjoying that. It's actually good fun. There's a lot of silly stuff on TikTok, but some of it's cool. I like seeing other people's collections and lots of awesome stuff. Moving sucks. Wish you well. Thanks for another chapter or chat. I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you very much for your support. You know, appreciate you hanging out and joining in as a member. That, you know, that little contribution all your members, all your fantastic members make every month. That's definitely going to help in the next couple of months. Definitely going to help. Just with the move and, you know, having to get other stuff like, you know, I'm going to have to buy some more furniture and you know, appliances and things like that. So that's going to help big time. So yeah, definitely appreciate that more than I can imagine and more than I can say in words. So just know from in here, it means a lot. So you guys keep rocking on. You're all awesome. I appreciate it. I miss Collectible Chaos. I haven't been out there I haven't lived out that side of town. I lived out there for a few years, and it's probably been since, I remember last time I went out there, I reckon was early 2013. So it's probably nearly been 10 years since I visited Collectible Chaos. And I remember going out there because I bought my first few Walking Dead figures back when McFarlane were doing them. And yeah, that's all I remember about it. It's been a long time. You too, Matt. Stay safe out on the road there, man. You're doing great stuff out there. Keep the stuff happening. You know, yeah, stay safe out on the road, Matt. You're doing, yeah, keep working, keep kicking ass, and hope you get home to your collection at some point and get to spend a little bit of time at home. So yeah, appreciate you all coming to hang out. Yeah, any last little thoughts? Please drop them down. I'm just going to hang out for a few more minutes, and we'll get close to that hour. 55 minutes. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to think whether I have anything else coming in. I just ordered Lobot from the vintage collection. That's the last one I need for that wave. So yeah, looking forward to getting that. I have another Witcher figure. If anyone wants to see Witcher reviews, let me know. I've just got a bunch of Witcher figures from McFarlane, so I might review them because my Lord of the Rings figures did actually do reasonably well on my channel. So I'm going to just mix it up occasionally, you know, when I get some different figures. So I've got a couple of Geralt of Rivia's. I have Eridan, and I have a Ciri, and I should have the Ice Giant tomorrow. Oh, it's an email saying I'm live. I know that. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely enjoy having you coming on to have a chat in the comments. It's always great hearing from you. I appreciate your support as well. Just coming in when I'm in Adelaide for a cut. Definitely, man. Just hit me up, and yeah, I'll make sure you find me. That'd be awesome. You're moving close to Marion. Hopefully, that's the game. That's the aim. Yeah, south. Hopefully, southern suburbs. That's where I'm looking. So, yeah, hopefully get down there. So, yeah, definitely make it a little bit easier for work travel. Yeah, so that's the aim at the moment. Should see some Black Series in a few weeks. Yeah, some gaming greats coming, some bits and pieces, some Boba Fett, I think, isn't too far away. So that's cool. Amen to a Witcher review. I'll make it happen. We'll do some videos. Will we see Mando drop in from Sky in new ship to Boba's rescue? I'm just thinking of how epic that would be. Honestly, I just feel like that would be just sublime. Hey, Tyler the Nerd 09. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully the archive wave that's well overdue. Yes, indeed. Yeah, spoke to the man himself from Bulletproof Villain the other week, and he just says, yeah, they've just been constantly being delayed. And yeah, he hasn't got any information as to when they're going to be here and how they're going to arrive. So whether they're going to be, full mixed cases or, it's anyone's guess at the moment. So we'll see. Yeah, hopefully, because I know a couple of people that are looking forward to that Revan. And yeah, wouldn't mind a couple of 501st boys. That'd be sick. All right, folks, I'm going to jump out of here. I need to get a drink of water because I didn't prepare myself. I got all excited about preparing notes for the show. I forgot to get myself a damn cup of water. And hydration is important. Oh, yes, Razor Crest. Yeah, February 1st, apparently. That's word on the street. Is 1st of Feb, they will be arriving. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Alrighty then, folks. Thank you all very much for hanging out on the Boba Fett book report, chapter 4. I don't even know what the episode was called, so I'm not going to quote it here. I didn't even pick up on it. I watched it twice and I didn't pick up the title of the episode. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, my friend, I'm just about to sign out. So hopefully, yeah, no worries. It's no problems at all. You can always jump back and watch it afterwards. Had a great night, great chat, great stream. Appreciate it. The Gathering Storm. Thank you. Sounds like a Star Wars EU book, doesn't it? Thirsty a wooden horse. You know it. Me mouth's as dry as a dead dingo's donger. All right, folks. Take care. May the Force be with you. We'll see you next week. And yeah, have a good one.